All right, happy Wednesday, you guys. So today I'm going to go over just our area and perimeter worksheet really quickly and how to do that. For some friendly reminders, I know not everyone has their math journal with them. And then just kind of go over my expectations for today. So starting with area and perimeter. On your worksheet, you're going to see there's mainly three different types of polygons that you'll be having to find the area and perimeter of. So I've written all of these formulas into Google Classroom for you. You'll see there's a sheet and in the paper packet and in the PDF file. There's a page with all of this information as well. But I did want to do an example problem for you just so that you can see how to do that. So the first one is just your basic square. So as we all know or should know, to find the area of that, it's just the length times the width. One side times the other. That gives you the area. For the perimeter, you're going to add up all four of those sides, and they should have the exact same measurement because a square has all sides are the same. So that one's really, really easy and straightforward. You guys are masters at that one. The next one is a trapezoid, which we did a little bit before break, and that one's a little bit harder. But what you want to do is recognize that there's always going to be kind of like a top and a bottom to a trapezoid. Now it could be flipped upside down, it could be on its side, whatever, doesn't matter, okay? So it's two lines that are parallel, meaning they never ever would touch each other if they went on forever. Those are going to be your A and B, okay? So then your height is going to be kind of this like invisible line on the inside. I always dot it because it's usually it's not something you can see. It's not distinctly there. And that's going to be your height. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add that A and B measurement together. Then you're going to multiply whatever you get from that addition problem. Because it's in parentheses, you're going to do it first. You're going to multiply that by the height. And then from there, you're just going to cut it all in half. And so you're going to divide it by 2. Okay, and then that will give you your area. The perimeter, again, just adding up all the sides on the outside. But remember, do not include the height in that because it's not on the outside. The height only helps you with the area. That is it. And then the last one down here is a rhombus. Okay, very, very similar to a square. It just is slanted. And doesn't have 90-degree angles. So with this rhombus, you're going to find the area by multiplying one of the sides times the height. Okay, so all four sides of a rhombus, or the rhombuses on your worksheet, are going to have the same side lengths, same way as a square. Make it really straightforward for you guys. So just choose one of those sides and then multiply it by the height. Again, in a rhombus, just like that trapezoid, the height's kind of like that invisible line. So it's usually dotted, and it's only used for the area. And then when you get to the perimeter, you're just going to add all the sides up. Okay. So down here, I did this with it's one of the problems from your worksheet because I kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit about just a couple of reminders about adding and multiplying with decimals because I know that that's something that we haven't done a ton of, but it is really good practice. You guys learned it last year in 5th grade, even if you don't feel like you did. And it's always something that you can use a calculator for to check your answers, which is really nice, and all of that, just to see where you're at with it. It's just a good thing to practice before you get to middle school. So here we have our shape. It's a rhombus. Okay. Then down here, I always write out the measurements that they are giving me so that I know when I look back at my paper what was I working with. Because sometimes what will happen is we'll copy down the measurements wrong, and then that's why we get the wrong answer. And you don't realize that until you go all the way back and you're like, oh, instead of 6.3 feet, I wrote 6.4 or 3.6. And that completely changes the problem and the answer. So it's really important just to watch out for that. So that's something that I think is really important for you guys to do. Then from there, we have our formula for area. So the big capital A, that's going to stand for area. The smaller one is just how they label the side, which is kind of silly and ridiculous, I know. I don't know why these worksheets did that, but, you know, just another great way to confuse everybody. So we're going to find that our A over here is 6.3. So we'll be multiplying 6.3 times the height, which is 5.46, okay? Now, I know that that's a lot to do, so friendly reminder when you're multiplying decimals, ignore the decimals and just multiply regularly, okay? If it's a 3-digit by 2-digit number or a 2-digit by 2-digit number, just multiply regularly. By the time you get to the very bottom down here, you've done all the multiplication, you've added them together. You're going to go back up to your decimals, and you're going to count how many place values you need to move your decimal. So you're going to add together the amount of place values from both of those numbers in the original problem. So here you'll see on the top number, we moved 1, 2, and then down here we moved 1 more, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So down here in our answer, we're going to move 1, 2, 3 times, okay? And then right over here, we've written our answer, okay? Now for perimeter, you're going to just add all 4 sides up, and what's kind of nice is you have the same measurement on all 4 sides of this specific shape. So you can either go through and add them all the way up. I would do it vertically just because your decimals are there. With your decimals, you want to line those decimals up, okay? Or, because it's just 4 sides, and multiplication's a lot faster than addition, you can just do 6.3 times 4. And then again, ignoring that decimal point until the very end and counting that you've only moved it over 1. So it's a little bit about how to do area and perimeter. Of course, if you have any questions, you can ask me. My expectation for today is for you to do your math number 2, which is this, and to do your journal entry. Remember, on Google Classroom, you have your very own document, so you can just type it right into there if you'd like. Makes it a lot easier for me to grade and keep up to date with what you guys are doing. And then I would also suggest doing your young authors, because I've seen Misty emailing a lot of people, and I'm on those emails too. And if you need help, let me know. But she sounds not very happy with some of you. So really focus on that. And if that means you don't get to your journal today, that's fine. Young authors is really a priority right now. So just let me know if you guys have questions. I'm starting to post these videos too under the Google Classroom section. Like for area and perimeter, I'll post this video there as well, not just to YouTube, so that it'll be all the information you need is right there in one place. Trying to get better at that. All right, well, have a wonderful Wednesday, you guys, and have a good day. All right, bye.